All right, Wadi, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, bro, to have you here. Because you are a bona fide consultant in a multinational firm, which shall remain unnamed, of course.
Thank you for that.
And it's relevant because this is the Board Consultant Podcast. So, I'm very happy to have you here. In fact, I did the intro wrong. I wanted my face to be on camera alone while I hype you up, give you a stellar introduction, but the cat's already out of the bag. But again, this is the Board Consultant Podcast, and we have you, Wadi, a fintech consultant. So if you could just give a quick introduction as to who you are in three keys.
Oh, man,
what are the three?
Podcast.
You go as deep or as shallow as you choose. The three cornerstones of who makes up Wadi.
Oh man, 3 cornerstones of who makes up Wadi. Oh, all right. Thirsty when it comes to technology. Always looking up for the latest things. Never complacent.
That's right? Pillar 2. Never complacent. Pillar 2.
Because it's like technology.
Yes.
Complacency that we avoid.
Yes,
right?
Of course.
The lack of that, or putting controls over that.
Limiting.
Discipline.
The 3 pillars that make a Wadi the man. Discipline, non-complacency. I feel like discipline and non-complacency go hand in hand.
I would like to separate them. I decouple these 2 things because you can still be disciplined, but you can get complacent when you get too comfortable with certain technology that you're working with.
Okay.
You see what I mean? And then the moment you get too complacent and comfortable, and something new comes up, and you don't have that drive
to learn the
new thing, that's where you fall off the bandwagon.
You become less elastic.
Exactly. And then now your options are smaller.
You're more prone to breaking, snapping.
And then by then you start losing some of the soft skills, that you thought you had and whatnot. See what I mean? So that's why I separate these 2 things,
That's interesting. Okay, yeah.
What are the 3 pillars?
I definitely believe when you say, I think you live what you preach, because I prepared some nice potato crisps for you, and you very swiftly, pun intended, given the economic climate we're in, very swiftly rebuffed my sweet tea, my sparkling water, and potato chips. It's okay, I'll just enjoy myself. It's the weekend for me. But okay, so the 3 pillars that make up a technology. You love technology. You currently work in technology. Now, the sector of technology you work in particular, is fintech, financial technology.
Yes.
That seems to be, that's exploded. It's always been primordial in economy. I feel like it's always been primordial, but it's now magnified.
Globally. It is, yes.
It makes things global.
Yeah. I mean, everyone. I'm not sure if I set this up. Sorry, guys. Should have tightened this.
That's that consultant savvy kicking in. Look at that.
So I mean, globally, right? When it comes to fintech, but I just want to make it clear, it's not just fintech that I limit myself to. My main career is within fintech, but I do a lot of other things on the side, technology related.
Okay.
But again, like also these things, I cannot really go much in details. But I mean, I'll just put it this way, like these days, especially like you mentioned, today's economy, like all these things, you cannot depend and rely on one approach, if that makes sense. You
have to be dynamic.
Exactly. You have to be dynamic, and being dynamic helps you get out of that complacent state, because you're never going to be comfortable with your environment. You see what I mean? You're always changing environments. That happens in consulting, but it also happens outside consulting if you choose for that to happen.
That's what life is, bro. Every moment, your cells change. I think every day you shed. Your skin 100% sheds after how many days? I think every 5 days.
I'm not a.
Me neither. I'm
But
just,
you know, that's true though. It's true. You know, like that does happen, right? There is a recycle.
Constant.
Yeah.
It's a part of what we call reality, etc.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool, man. So fintech, obviously, technology is the passion. Now you mentioned some other things. So I knew you did say that you don't want to get too much into it, but